long bell, baby. Broadcast. Bang. Want to welcome everyone to Global Markets Radio Daily Recap. I'm your host, Andrew Spanton. Wednesday, August the 8th, 2012, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What a nothing day. What a nothing day, considering how we look at the S&P 500 chart, and this 1390 is a big spot. But unless we could break through here, it just looks like we're going higher. And, you know, one of the things, you look at my Twitter, I'm a bear that tries not to fight the tape. Very true. That's my headline on Twitter. And I'm sorry. I would love to be bearish, but how can you be bearish once we've broken through these levels? And channel line right here, broken out, and Fibonacci, all my indicators just don't allow me to be short. It's wrong. Even if it works, it's wrong. And remember, trading is not gambling. Broke out through this 61.8, took out the 75, gone. Trading is about high probability trades, and I just don't see being short a high probability trade. Minus an event risk. Minus, you know, as we've seen in the Sinai Desert, Al-Qaeda, blah, blah, blah. You know, there's event risk out there for sure. But, you know, when you look back, and when you look at all the real sell-offs, they've happened at the end of August. This was the beginning, obviously, of August. Didn't happen. The sell-off didn't happen here until sort of towards the middle of August, but then we grinded very much lower. That was back in, 2010? And even when we go back to 2009, well, sort of had a sell-off late in the month. Unfortunately, I can't go back further with these charts because they don't have enough data, but looks like we're going up. We're going up. And when we look at some of these charts, the dollar index, it held as we said it would. The euro came in nicely. But that was really it. Aussie didn't. Came in a little, came back. Kiwi came in, came back, just as we predicted. And when we look at this dollar index, daily chart, 82. Yes, there was some negative news out of Europe, but we didn't go down that much. London actually had some decent news as far as inflation is concerned. Quarterly inflation report certainly lower. But you look at this dollar index, and it just looks like, yes, I think we will pierce this. I think 82 will get breached. And those S&Ps look good. And we look at this euro dollar, that's all it could go down. That's it. You know, definitely we had the double doji. Tweezer top came in a little bit, rallied a little bit into the close. We take out 124 again. To the moon. So I think this euro definitely is more of a buy on pullback. And we look at other currencies like London, cable, pound, actually was up. Euro sterling came in nicely. But this cable looks like it does want to make maybe a move. GDP was downgraded to 2%, but inflation is going to come in below trend. So London certainly has a lot more room. They've been more austere in their budget cuts. They could certainly add more for a stimulus. Pound looks good. And again, euro sterling looks like it may have rolled over a little bit. Sterling looks like a sell on strength. It's the same crap. Nothing new. Summer trading. dead. S&P strong. And again, but this Australian dollar. Daily chart. Could S&Ps were down. This thing couldn't even be down 50 pips. I mean, if that isn't strength for you, I don't know what is. Believe me, I think this is a dead short. I think this does a massive Fibonacci retracement from this ridiculous June move. Sell in May and go away. You're dead. Crazy. That's 102. But you know what? This thing could go to 107 first. The monster channel line. Oh, baby. Come to Papa. It's a long. I'm long. And we got triple roll coming tonight. Maybe we sell off a little bit. I'm not saying we're going to explode. But certainly you got to stop yourself out above 106. I mean, because then we go right to 107. You know. Unbelievable. Dollar Canada worked out nicely. Good number. Canadian Ivy. Sorry for all the lines. This Dollar Canada breaking lower. Look at that channel line. So we break through that. You say low 98. Hello. Easy. Canadian Ivy, 62. What a monster number. I still can't get that in my head. So Dollar Canada, to me, looks great to the downside. Dollar Swiss, I still like. On the short side. Again, with the Euro peg to the Swiss franc. You know, nothing. But could we certainly rally to this downtrend channel line? Could we pop up here to 98.50? I guess. I don't think so, though. I think maybe we go lower, then we come back up, maybe 98 at some point. But to me, this S&P just looks too bloody strong. It's too strong. Dollar yen, bond yields were actually down. I'm sorry, bond yields are back up. They were down at one point, but still, bond yields on the 10-year continued to rally. The VIX continues to grind lower, 1530 on the VIX. Dollar yen, who the knows? Ay, gosh. It ain't easy being a currency trader in the summer. Tell you that. Oh, mama. We do have some numbers coming out tonight. Some decent numbers. Accione. Kiwi came back nicely. Unemployment numbers coming out. New Zealand. Quarterly number tonight. And we got triple roll. So, yes, is it a hammer? Absolutely. Did we come in 100 whopping pips? Yes. Let me tell you something. We take out 8170, gone. To the moon. Unless we take that out, this could easily be a fake out. Remember, just because you have a hammer and a doji does not mean you automatically buy. You want bullish engulfing. Buy the pullback after the bullish engulfing. Absolutely. We get unemployment out of Australia as well. When was the last time we had unemployment data coming out from Australia and New Zealand the same day? I can't remember. Again, I would think this could be a good number. Remember, last month was negative 27,000. Looking for only an increase of 10,000. Could be beatable. We got CPI data coming out of China. And we got the Japanese with a rate decision. Now remember, if the Japanese somehow add to their stimulus, that should send dollar yen up. Bond yields in the 10-year keep going higher. So I would think that maybe on that. Now remember, that would be a surprise because no one is expecting the Japanese. Market talk is that the Japanese are actually going to not do any more stimulus. They're done. That would send dollar yen down, in my opinion. So certainly could be an interesting night in the yens. Commodity currencies with the big number for employment. And then, of course, China, we get more data. Besides the CPI, that starts things going at 1.7%, looking for deflation. I think you get weak numbers on the deflationary side. There'll be more calls for more stimulus, more rate cuts. Let me tell you, this dollar yen goes near 78. It's toast. And yes, does it look decent? Not really. We need to take out that channel line dollar yen. So I think tonight we certainly could see some big action in the yen. It's been 2 weeks. We're in a 50 freaking pip range. Give me a break. Industrial production out of China, retail sales. We got the BOJ press conference. That should be interesting. Should be one big night in Asia. Got monster numbers across the board, in my opinion. Europe, we really have not much. Trade balance out of London. The pound does move on that. Gold actually looked good. Gave back a little bit, but gold definitely continues to try and pop out and rally. Ain't going down without a fight. That's for sure. Yeah, U.S. trade balance numbers, unemployment claims, 371. I have no clue. But if job openings are at a 4-year high, why are unemployment claims not pushing towards 300,000? It's a joke. And who's the one? Hero Trader. Who's the one that commented on the YouTube? Are you crazy? Obama's not winning. Obama's not winning. I can't believe Romney has so much money that he's going to really screw it up. Yes, he screwed up his European trip a little bit, but still. You have so much ammunition against Obama. It's not even funny. And they're raising margin requirements on the Australian dollar for the United States currency traders only. Isn't that just lovely? Fucking joke. Gold looks like it wants to fly again. This wedge, boom, bada bing, bada bang, to the moon. I still don't buy it. I'd still rather be long oil. Again, this whole Middle East situation looks like it's just ready to blow up. But again, crude with a nice little doji. Looks like it certainly should come in. Sam, great call on that, by the way. Shouting you out, buddy. And we got wholesale inventories in the U.S. Trade balance. Trade balance should be interesting. But I think all the numbers really before all this. Not enough. I'll tell you this, dollar Canada looks delicious. All right, everyone. Dead day. I mean, ridiculous range. Yeah, the euro came in. Your Aussie came in. Some of these yens, though, I still like. But again, big night tonight. So be very careful. This euro yen certainly looks like it's rolling over. Coming all the way down to 95.75. I'd be surprised if the Japanese did more stimulus, but if they do, oh boy. Movement. And again, the Chinese numbers should be very interesting. Industrial production supposed to be at 9.8%. Still very low. Follow me on YouTube, Voice of Forex. Follow me on Facebook, Voice of Forex. Follow me on Twitter, Voice of Forex, because Andrew Spanton, Global Markets Radio, the only voice you'll ever need who truly loves to make you money. Have a good night. Big data coming up. Probably good numbers. Aussie to the moon. Kiwi probably to the moon. But again, if I'm wrong and they're bad, hey, the charts certainly are overbought. One last look at this Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar. Certainly overbought, but above 106, it's gone. And New Zealand also, again, yes, it is a hammer. Yes, certainly. But you need bullish engulfing. So you get a good number, and this thing breaks out, it's gone to the moon. Andrew Spanton, Global Markets Radio, the only voice you'll ever need, truly loves to make you money. Have a good night.